busy with the craft fair this year, so I had him for Thanksgiving. That's cool. Did you have a nice time? Happy Thanksgiving. Belated Happy Thanksgiving. Only a week or so late. Must be a lot with big families. It is. It can be stressful. Thank you for just tweeting out the stream, Jess. I really appreciate that. My socials are down here, folks, if you ever wanted to. I need to put up your tiny meme Christmas tree. I love that. Nelson's been up to mischief so much needed. I love Nelson though. Nelson's very cute. Pixel art done. Switch has told me it took 11 hours. Nice. I'm looking forward to seeing it at Fluff. I hope you'll share in the arts and crafts section. Or you can always message me. Went to Thanksgiving with this girl's family I've been on-off with. Had a humbling realisation she wasn't relationship material and the food wasn't that great. So kind of emotional and lame. But the kiddo enjoyed the pumpkin pie. I mean, that's one positive. Always try and find the positives and stuff. But, I mean, it's also a good thing for you. I know that it's not very fun. But I think it's also good for you that, like, you realised, even though the food wasn't that great, which kind of sucks because Thanksgiving's got to be all about the good foods. But, I'm glad that you figured that out. And so that you can make a decision that will be the best for you. And if you feel like it's not working, then you have to say it, or you have to acknowledge it and not just try and kind of limp along if it's not working, you know? But yeah, I can't imagine that like single parent dating is easy, so I think it's an awesome thing. I'm very excited for you for your date tonight, and I hope that it goes really, really well. But yeah, I mean, you know, I haven't dated for a long time. So I can't imagine what it would be like going back to that, you know? I'm diabetic, she is too. I came to realise that her lack of caring about herself stems from her family, who has a lot of diabetics who don't manage their diabetes well. Yeah, that can be hard. You should absolutely be looking after yourself. But I think a lot of that is, I could be completely wrong. It could be people sort of almost ignoring it, or not feeling like they deserve to look after themselves. There's many different reasons why people don't take care of their conditions and things, so it is interesting. Because as Red talks about having to work on yourself for your partner and your partner doing the same for you. I mean, I don't know whether I massively agree with that, Bear, but it's a different opinion. That's absolutely fine. Hey Hoovian, I have dates on a calendar. Exactly, same. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Yeah, it's a struggle as their family reinforces the lack of self-care. So, my husband's family they consider themselves to be sort of, I think, for the most part, like realists. But there's a lot of instances where it becomes quite pessimistic, and I'm quite a hopeful person. And I always try and look for the silver lining. I always try to look for the good in people. And it can be really quite draining when it's a lot of negativity, you know? I'm there like battling, just being like, but what about this? And they're like, no. And, you know, and I understand when it can be really, really hard when it's really heavy stuff. Me being the way I am, I work a lot on coping skills and communication skills to be able to deal with interpersonal stuff and struggles. Yes. Hey Souffle, how are you doing today? But yeah, the working on yourself for other people thing, that can be a slippery slope for me. Because that can result in you changing yourself completely, maybe into someone that you are not too keen on for the purposes of other people. And I would much rather work on myself so that I like myself and feel confident about myself, because when that shows through, and I know we're always told, don't, you know, like self-confidence is self-confidence can be, you can come across as arrogant, it's not pleasant, it's egotistical and all that kind of stuff, but being quietly confident in yourself and feeling good about yourself so that you can show up is really important. And that way, like, the person who you're with gets, like, the real you, gets the person that you are. Yeah, no one's perfect. Perfection is completely impossible to attain. We just have to do our best, be the best people that we can be. Like, be there for ourselves, be there for each other. I literally met my girlfriend by completely demolishing her in a video game. I kind of love that. It's one thing about myself suspected to be a red flag, so I accepted my lack of spoons, and that'll come over as negative. I get that. I mean, like, you know what you can and, you know, like, I'm not saying what you can and you can't do, but you know your limitations, you know your boundaries, which is such a good thing, Plink. It really is. Like, that's something that we shouldn't be negotiating on. Like, these are my boundaries. This is what I feel okay with, and this is what I don't feel okay with, and this is what I can do, this is what I can't always do, you know? But yeah, learning to like yourself is the step one for me. Crafting and life advice. I mean, earlier we were talking about cesspools, cesspits, and, you know, festival toilets and stuff, Hoovian. So, you know, the situation changes a little bit, but we're a bunch of neurodivergent, queer-friendly, generally positive people who like to give out lots of love and hugs and stuff. So if that sounds like the kind of thing you're into, then I'm happy that you're here with us. Doing okay. Had a downtime day yesterday with my partner since it was an important yet sad day for me, so I'm feeling refreshed and ready for a good Sunday dinner tonight with a uni friend. That all sounds awesome, Souffle. I'm sorry that it was a sad day for you. I hope that you were able to honour it in a way that felt good for you. And I'm glad that you took a little bit of time for yourself and with your partner as well. That always seems to help a little bit, doesn't it? So, all the love to you. I hope that you're feeling a little bit better and a little bit more refreshed today from having a rest day. Yeah, that's going to be good. And Sunday dinner, I mean, that's just going to make you feel happy anyway. The thing I'm finding awesome about it is I'm feeling more self-aware of habits and behaviours and learning how to react instead of overlook red flags. Yes. So is that red flags in yourself or in situations and stuff, so you know how to properly react? Because a lot of the time we do kind of knee-jerk reactions, knee-jerk reactions, and like when we're not meaning to. So that can be hard. Posted it to Arts and Crafts. I'm glad to see it. Aflaf. I'm looking forward to it. ! Discord. If you're not in our Discord server already, come along and join us. We are a bunch of lovely peoples. And getting on that conversation too, you are more than welcome, Hoovian. I am glad that you're here with us. All good life advice welcome. Pretty much the only way I learn these things. Yeah, it's I'm not an expert. I'm not perfect. I don't know. I'm terrible at following my own advice, but I'm always here for a little chat. So big hugs. Toby Carvery. Do you know that Toby Carvery does like a decent vegan option? And their roast potatoes are excellent, so I'm excited for you. My sad day is Tuesday, 5 years since my dad passed. I'm sorry, Plink. I'm really sorry that has happened. I know that those anniversary days can sometimes sneak up on us. But I hope that you can have a good day. I hope that you have the opportunity to share some fun stories. That's what we always end up doing. Silly stories and nice memories of good people, so... like, they're never truly gone if we remember them fondly. Yesterday marked 4 years. Find something to do that relaxes you and you feel comfortable. Be selfish on the day. Yes, 100%. You can be selfish on that day. You can be like, this is what I need to make myself feel better on this particularly sad day. You're allowed to do that. Is anybody really an expert? No, that is very true. We are not experts, we're just muddling through and doing the best we can, and the first step that we can do in that is being kind to other people and being kind to yourself. Maybe I should take Tuesday off work. I agree, Plink. I think you should have a day to yourself. Absolutely. One person was supposed to come over, I was going to cook dinner. She made an excuse not to show up, decided to go to work a bit, and saw her car in a town near a bar. Wasn't sure if it was her car. Later, she asked if she could come over and still excited to see her, so I obliged. She ended up driving over here drunk. No. Done. Don't agree with that. It's putting yourself and other people in danger so you can come over and have dinner. Mm-mm. And also blowing you off at the start of it so that she could go and have a drink. That ain't good. That ain't good. I'm sorry that didn't work out, but it kind of sounds like you dodged a not so great situation in that one, silly old bear. Hovian, thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying it in here. I'm here 10 AM till 2 PM UK time every Saturday and Sunday. We're doing a whole bunch of Christmassy stuff at the moment, so we are making a Krampus today. Hopefully we'll get them finished by the end of the stream, but, you know, never know. I'm an expert at getting into trouble. I know you are, Emery. You're a cheeky one. Do you know what the fun thing is? Like, this is absolutely not, like, stereotyping or anything like that, but I kind of love that out of the systems that I've met, there is always a cheeky one. And I have a feeling that you are the cheeky troublemaker in the Rosario system, Emery. If you can afford to, you absolutely should, yeah. You're a Hovian, yes! Favourite doctor? Oh, goodness. We could get into some conversations here. Yeah, I do love Tennant. We stand Tennant in this stream. Yeah, I really appreciate the follow, Hoovy, and I'm glad that you're enjoying the place. Like I said, it is nice when you get people who come in and they immediately follow and then say hi, but I kind of do love it when you have someone who comes in, has a little chat first, like feels out the place, sees how they feel about it, then they drop the follow. That feels super special to me, so thank you. Tom Baker, Tennant and Capaldi, yes, agreed. There's you, you're a cheeky one. I knew it. I knew you were the cheeky one. But you're kind of good with it. You're kind of fun with it, so. We love you, Emery. We love all of the system that we've met. I feel like every doctor actor grows on me. Yes, true. I think a lot of people that I knew were really like no to Matt Smith, and then they loved Matt Smith. And there's, you know, a lot of people, they just don't like change. But the whole nature of the Doctor is change. So, props to Eccleston, to